Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of February the 3rd. And I did in fact got well on my way before I realized I was not recording. But you know what? We're just gonna go with it. So I'm using the monthly kit from Coffee Monster Co. and some of the associated washi. It's a beautiful lavender color with some gray accents. So I've gotten started here, just putting some washi across, a little box to put work. On the left, I'm going to track a few things this week, and on the right, I've got just a space to do a list for next week. And I think up top here, I'm just going to put this, it's a little darker than the one I thought I was going to, okay, you know what, we're going to go with it. And so this week, I think I'm just going to put a today sticker up top here for each of the days. And yeah, we're already in a brand new month. Last week was a little better than the weeks before, but you know, kind of the way that January's gone, which is just work's been a little more mentally taxing. And then I just find outside of that, I'm still seeing family and friends here and there, and you know, basic tidying in my house and running errands, but not much beyond that, which is a little disappointing. I think when it's a new year starting, you hope to get a little more done, but that's okay. Things are just taking a little bit longer. All right, there we go. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to write these in here. Grab my marker. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to February, hopefully making some progress on some things that I've wanted to get to. And I think I've got these coordinating sticky note stickers, so I'm going to put these down here. But I have been using my cousin as well as my traveler's notes. I think I mentioned in the last video, I'm thinking of doing a sort of gamifying little notebook to play with. And I actually realized, so I'd been thinking about it, and then there's a great YouTuber who I'm sure many of you know, Jashii Corrin, I think her name is. I'll put a link in the description. So she's doing something similar. So I was hoping to have that in place this week, but that was another of the list of things I didn't quite get to. But I've kind of thinking about January as well. It wasn't kind of what I'd hoped, but I am happy that I've been able to just sort of maintain some normalcy as far as, you know, it's just the basic stuff. But, you know, eating pretty well, looking after my home, still making sure I do see and talk to family and friends. So, yeah, as I was kind of, and I'm in the midst of writing my kind of January summary that I do. But, so yeah, I think it was a month where I'm kind of proud of how I've handled some things, but I'm hopeful that I can get a little more done this month. Go. So yeah, just put some categories down. So I think that's looking really pretty. I love the lavender and the gray. So what am I going to be tracking? And do I want to put like a full grid? I don't think I do. So I think I'm just going to grab, maybe I'll use the gray marker. And yeah, I won't use a ruler. I'm just going to color this in. And I think I'll track probably 3 things. I do track in the front. I track activity, which was nothing this month, unfortunately, or last month. No spend days, and cleaning around the home. Although last month it really was just home cleaning. It wasn't any home projects. But so I'm going to track a couple things this month, and then what else do I want to put on here? Oh yeah, okay. I've got these little mini icons. So that down. Yeah, so I think I'm going to track if I'm going to do, I want to track so that one's my medication one, because that was something that did fall off a little the last couple of weeks. I just have a couple of pills to take, and it was just, I noticed that I sort of wasn't taking everything, and a couple of them were just vitamins, but I think it probably wasn't helping to not be taking them. I'll put the dollar bill to represent no spend, actually, which I didn't do have as many of those days in January, but I think it's because I've been trying to get my shopping down to like twice a week, but then it seemed like every day there'd be some like automatic bill that would come in, so I have to kind of think about that. And then a cleaning, because I do want to refocus on getting stuff done around my home beyond just kind of tidying, because it's starting to drive me a little mad. And let me see here. I'm just gonna see. I wanted to do a lighter color, so I don't know. Yeah, it just becomes a little brighter. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. All right, so I think this is looking pretty good. So I'll just develop lists of things along the bottom, and then each day I'll tackle a few of them. So I think I think this will be a good setup. This was kind of my traditional setup that I do quite a bit. Just space up top and then lists of things to do on the bottom with maybe a little bit of tracking. So I think that's it. So I'm just gonna start to fill in. Oh, you know what? Something I did last week that I kind of liked was I had like these 3 little highlight areas to try and encourage me to do 3 things. So I think I'm gonna do that again. Oh, I maybe should have used gray. Oh, well, here we are. Yeah, because I did find it kind of motivating to have those kind of 3 lines to kind of, prompt me to do a couple of things. I did have some days where I didn't, but still kind of nice to have. All right, I'm back. I just filled in a couple things. I haven't quite thought through everything. I've got to wait till tomorrow, which is Monday, before I kind of figure everything else out. But while we're here as well, I'll just give you a quick look since January's over. So that was my tracking, which again, there wasn't much, unfortunately. My monthly calendar, I just use it for appointments and things, so not much had changed there. And then this is how each of the weeklies looked. So it was a little bit lean. Again, I can kind of look at this and I know kind of what was happening in my life. That was the week that I hadn't recorded, and this was the past week. So yeah, at least I've been consistent. And I have also been filling in the dailies. Now, on days where I don't actually write it in that day, I kind of just use the marker and spaces. So sometimes there's not a whole lot written, but something. I've started to write my summary for January. And unfortunately, another thing is I haven't been using the back section to track things, but I will hopefully. And the only other change I made was in my little stand-up desk calendar. I put little dots to make it easier to see when I'm not going to be in the office. And yeah, I'm continuing to use my traveler's notebooks whenever I'm out and about. I just stuff it in my bag and it gives me a place to check my calendar. And then I have the notebook in the back that I just use for notes and things, which has worked out well. So overall, the system's working. I am, as I said, hoping to incorporate one more. I've got this cute little notebook that I got from Coffee Monster Co. So this is the one I'm hoping to use for the Gamify if I get to that. But yeah, so a little scattered, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching anyway, and I will see you soon.